in my house. Let's go, come on, come on!
Mike, you talk about reaching back and throwing it down.
And the Prince loves it.
Oh my God!
And on three. 1, 2, 3.
Win.
Not in my house. Let's go, come on, come on!
Mike, you talk about reaching back and throwing it down.
And the Prince loves it.
Oh my God!
And on three. 1, 2, 3.
Win.
Hello Philippines, this is the San Jose del Monte Sports Complex in San Jose del Monte, Bulacan. Coming up is the second match of a triple header here at PhilBasket Summer Championship 2022. The Muntinlupa Angelis Resorts EOG Cooly against the Nueva Ecija Capitals. 3-4 kontra sa 7-1. Ako po si Bob Guerrero. Kasama ko ngayon si Javi Palana. And for sure, it's going to be an exciting game coming up, Javi.
That's right. It's going to be a very exciting match that we have on hand today. Muntinlupa trying to catch the last bus to the quarterfinals, and the Nueva Ecija Capitals trying to strengthen their hold at the #2 seed.
For Muntinlupa, it's been a roller coaster season, as their record suggests, and they lost a tough one against a very strong Tanduay team in their last outing.
This Muntinlupa team, their roster doesn't justify what they have on record in today's tournament. But looking at the numbers in their last game, the suffocating defense of Tanduay led them to shoot a dismal 33.8% from the field in that game. But this guy, John Gabriel, was a big factor in their last 2 games. In their first 5 matches, he was just only averaging 11.3 minutes per game. But in the past 2 matches, 22.3 minutes per game, and his numbers definitely show the difference. 18 points per game, 9.5 rebounds, and arousing 61.2% from the field for the former PBA player.
And he has help as well. There are other weapons in that in that Muntinlupa side, like Val Chalca and others as well. But they're up against a bit of a buzzsaw tonight. A really hot team that's going to take some beating, Javi.
Nueva Ecija, they're now on a 7-game winning streak after losing their first match to the Tanduay Rum Masters. And you see here the numbers from last game. Another rousing victory, 99-76 over Atami Sardine Zamboanga. Save for their game against Bacolod and Danao City. They won their games by an average margin of 24.8 points per game. They have really been stamping their class on the opposition in this tournament. Complete utter dominance by the guys of Coach Gerson Cabiltes.
Michael Mabulak, a presence in the paint. He is blooming. 12 points against Atani Sardines, and you're expecting no less than something similar tonight.
Most
for the
definitely.
big fellow.
Yeah, Michael Mabulak, they run their offense a lot through him, especially when they get him on the low block and those high-low plays, averaging 13 points per ball game in this tournament, and really a vital cog in the rotation of Coach Jerson Cabildes.
Now we'll turn you over now to our courtside reporter, Naj Miravalles.
Thank you, Bob. We are here with Nueva Ecija Capitals JJ Collado. JJ, explain mo naman sa amin, paano nyo nagagawa na sinisimulan nyo yung mga laro ng relax kayo, pero for some reason, focus pa rin kayo na ipapanalo nyo pa rin yung mga laro?
Ang ano lang doon, yung ano ni Coach Gerson, pag nagalit na siya. Kasi pag nakita niyang flat yung first quarter namin sa second quarter, yun na, nagagalit na yun. So nag-iiba na talaga yung ano ng laro namin.
Doon na kayo nagbabago, no? Eto naman, JJ, kung napanood nyo yung mga past performance ng EOG, nagsisimula sila with a slow start, pero pagdating ng fourth quarter, nababawi nila yung laro. Anong masasabi mo sa performance ng EOG? At anong kailangan yung gawin?
Yun nga, nagiging focus sila pagdating ng fourth quarter. So, yun nga, yung lahat ng ginagawa namin sa mga previous game namin, kailangan namin na lalo pang higpitan yung fourth quarter namin. Dahil yun yung ano nila, yung game plan nila sigurado.
Thank you, JJ. Good luck sa laro nyo, ha. Back to you, Bob and Javi.
Maraming salamat, Nadja, and we are ready to get this game started. We'll turn you over now to our game announcer, Ryan Villena.
Good afternoon! Live from the San Jose del Monte Sports Complex, this is Phil Basket Summer Championship 2022, presented by Pure Gold. This is the second game of our triple header featuring the Muntinlupa Angelis Resort EOG Cooly and the Nueva Ecija Capitals. Are you ready? Let's meet the starters of Muntinlupa Angelis Resort EOG Cooly. At point guard, standing 6 foot flat from Mapua University, number 6, Andretti Stevens. At shooting guard, 5'8" from Manuel L. Quezon University, number 5, J. Mark Malyari. At small forward, standing 6'1" from the Far Eastern University, number 77, Ron Dennison. At power forward, 6'4" from Jose Rizal University, number 19, Decoy Lopez. And at center, standing 6'4" from San Sebastian College, Recoletos, number 29, Alvin Bitoon. The head coach of Muntinlupa is Jack Esqueda. And now the starters of the Nueva Ecija Capitals. At point guard, 5'11" from St. Clair College, number 27, Chris Bitoon. At shooting guard, standing 6 foot flat from Jose Rizal University, number 51, Byron Villarreal. At small forward, 6'1" from the University of the East, number 77, Renz Palma. At power forward, standing 6'1" from San Sebastian College, Recoletos, number 15, Bobby Balucanag. And at center, 6'4" from the University of San Carlos, number 14, Will McAloney. The coach of Nueva Ecija is Jerson Cabildes. Our officials for this game, crew chief is Ruel Tolentino. First umpire is John Santiago. Second umpire is John Cabildes.
Dennison, Lopez, Baichong, Stevens, and Malyari for Muntinlupa. Palma, Balucanag, Macaloni, Bitoon, and Byron Villarreal. Sa panig naman ng Nueva Ecija Capitals.
A different set of starters once again for Coach Jerson Cabildes. That just explains to you the depth that he has at his disposal. And for Burlington EOG, Muntinlupa, Alvin Bitoon inserted back into the starting lineup along with Andretti Stevens. John Gabriel has been starting their past 2 matches. So let's see what Coach Jack Escueta has under his sleeve for today's game.
Villarias. Nueva Ecija in navy with gold trim, and EOG in white and yellow as Will McAloney goes hard along the baseline.
And right away, the Capitals recognizing their advantage up front. Will McAloney going for that under goal stab right away.
This is Jan Decoy Lopez. Ron Dennison, former Far Eastern University Tamarao. Shot clock issues. And it's no good from Lopez. Chris Bitoon had a big game the other day. Here's McAloney off the glass. And he makes it 4-0 for Nueva Ecija.
And Will McAloney back-to-back baskets to open our game. He's only averaging under 5 points per game in this tournament.
Dennison gets the pick from Beichong. Beichong's gonna try his luck from 3-point range, and we'll be counting that. 4-3. Nueva Ecija pa rin ang nangunguna by 1 point.
Now, this is the different kind of dimension that Beichong brings to this Muntinlupa lineup. He can hit the shot from the outside, but he can also provide presence inside the shaded area.
And there's a turnover. Muntinlupa. They want to turn this season around and sneak into the quarters as Malyari knocks down that jumper. J. Mark Malyari. This is Dennison. And we just want to say a shout out to Power Hoops Philippines for the jackets that Nueva Ecija coach Jerson Cabiltes is wearing. As we see Ron Dennison sneak that one in off the glass. And the and one is no good.
Oh, that was Bobby Balucanag.
Sorry about that, but Balucanag.
Bobby Balucanag with that end one play in the previous offensive possession. And Muntinlupa turns the ball right over as they regain possession. Capitals wanting to pad on to their lead early on in this match.
Villarias. Chris Bitoon, the former Manila player in the MPBL before the pandemic. And here's a nice matchup. Will McAloney on Beichong, tries the spin move, no call. Dennison. Di nakuha ni Decoy Lopez, and here's Renz Palma with the finish.
Now, this is something that Muntinlupa has to prevent in this match. They shouldn't be committing those useless turnovers that will lead to easy transition points for the Capitals.
Stevens with the assist to Malyari.
Malyari making up for lost time. He was scoreless in their last game, although he did also start that match, but already with 4 points as we begin this match.
Wilson is the official basketball of the 2022 Phil Basket Summer Championship. Dennison, the little one-handed looper is down. EOG back in front.
If you're Coach Jack Escueta, you're like what you're seeing from your squad. You're making your shots, getting quality looks on offense, and keeping in step with the Capitals.
Balucanag is stripped. Andretti Stevens. The beautiful dish to Lopez.
Good start here by Muntinlupa. They usually start out flat and get their game going towards the latter part of the matches. But right now, they want to avoid that, especially against a very dominant team like the Nueva Ecija Capitals.
Di kaya inspired ang Muntinlupa ngayon na nakita nila yung ginawa ng Danao City with that big upset in the first game. As this assist delivery is brought to you by Happily Korean Kitchen. Happily available by delivery and takeout via the Grab app.
Token opposition on that play, but Byron Villarias right here getting the lob off that baseline inbound play. The defense of Muntinlupa caught napping. Let's see that replay. Andretti Stevens not anticipating that that pass would lead to the former JRU gunner.
No good on the and one. Malyari. Malukanag, and it's an 8-second violation. Dun namumuti yung buhok ng mga coach, di ba, Javi?
Yeah, that's right. And you know, this Nueva Ecija team, this is the game that they really like to play. Full court pressure defense, force those turnovers so that they can get easy baskets to pad onto their leads.
Chris Bitoon fumbles it out of bounds upon contact with Baichong.
And earlier, Bob, we heard in Naja's report that Nueva Ecija also has the tendency to start out flat. And pag nagagalit si Coach Jerson after halftime, doon na talaga dumadating when they flip the switch.
Prize money sponsored by eMedisure Pharmacy that they're giving away 1 million pesos to the winning team. And you got to know that Jerson Cabiltes, he wants that money for himself and for the team.
For sure.
Malyari. Inside, beautiful off-the-ball movement by Jan Lopez, and he has a chance to make it a three-point play.
Pick and roll action right here up top. And Bitoon and Balocanag blitzing J. Mark Malyari, forcing the help to come to Decoy Lopez, but it came late right there.
Instant replay brought to you by Smart. Simple, smart ako. As Mabulak is in the game, you know, pick and roll, the best way I've heard it described, it's meat and potatoes basketball. Basic stuff, always effective. And we'll turn you over to Naj Mirabales.
Thank you, Bob. We were able to talk to Coach Jerson of Nueva Ecija. Kakabalik lang nga niya actually galing sa sakit. Tapos Coach Jerson said that this time his players cannot relax like they usually do because according to him, EOG definitely has the materials to win games. When it comes to winning games naman, EOG knows they need to win games as much as they can. And facing Nueva Ecija, sabi nga nila, hindi na po pwede ang slow start or like what Javi said, flat. Dahil pag nagpabaya sila, Nueva Ecija will definitely take advantage. Back to you, Bob and Javi.
Thank you so much, Naj. Good to see Jerson in the pink of health. He had to miss a game because he had some headaches the other week. As Malyari with the long jumper, no good. Mabulak with the rebound.
First miss of Malyari in this game after making his first two baskets. And Renz Palma right away trying to capitalize on Muntinlupa not being able to set up their defense, going right away for the basket.
This move of the game is presented to you by Pure Gold. Renz Palma, the stylish finish.
Air Palma, as he is called, comfortably floating in the air to sink that layup. Another one of our ex-PBA players on the floor. We have a multitude of them in this game. On the Muntinlupa side, we have Val Chauca, Ron Denison, John Gabriel.
As Philip Manalang and Jay Collado are in the game. Macaloni is checking out as well as Byron Villarias. Could this be upset Monday in Phil Basket?
Boy, that game against San Juan, Bob, that was crazy, that Danao City win.
Just an amazing, and you know, they didn't shoot well from three-point land, and Cabal didn't have that big an offensive game, but they won anyway. Last touch, Muntinlupa, and there'll be 14 ticks here for Nueva Ecija. Collado, skip pass to Bitoon, who gets the finish, and Nueva Ecija back on top.
Well, the Capitals get a lot of their offense going with cuts like that. They give the ball to the post or to the corner area, and the guards able to find the seams in the defense and cut to the basket and finish on the rim.
Phil Basket brought to you by Celium Fiber, manufactured by Leone Agri Corporation, and we're gonna have a very easy basket here for Chris Bitoon. 16-13 lead, and Angeles Resorts wants to talk this over.
See right there, Philip Manaling catching the turnover. And Chris Bitoon, just a walk in the park on a Monday afternoon.
We'll take a break. More first quarter action after this. There is Dino, Lee, and Jai Reyes. The brain trust here. The Phil basket. Chris Bitoon. Back-to-back baskets. And he had a good game against the Tommy Sardines, didn't he, Javi?
Yeah, that's right. Chris Bitoon, 14 points in that match. 3 out of 3 from three-point country. 2 rebounds to boot. Definitely a great guy in the point guard spot for Coach Gerson Gabiltes.
He had a good combination with Aris Dionisio when he was playing for Manila. And this is Val Chauca burying the three-pointer from the corner. The kid from Washington, D.C., a rabid Wizards fan. He says diehard Wizards fan, showing how it's done there from outside. And there's a interception from Alvin Baichong. Here's Val Chauca again. Long two, and he's feeling it today. Val Chauca, Peruvian father, Filipina mom, grew up in D.C., playing here in Phil basket.
Oh, that's a lot of diversity in his lineage, Bob.
Yep. And this is Mabulak. Collado, quick pass to Bitoon, launches the three-pointer. And they're back in front. Chris Bitoon having a heater here in this first quarter.
And just like what I said at the top of our coverage, the Capitals like to run their offense through Michael Mabulak. You saw there, Mabulak receiving the ball from the post, passing it out to JJ Collado, who swung to a free Chris Bitoon on the right corner as Muntinlupa misses an opportunity on the offensive end. Capitals are running here.
That's a big battle there. Baichong and Collado. Mabulak, 16-footer, is too strong. And here's Chauca. And it's last touch, Manala.
Edretti Stevens wanting to have it off to Val Chauca, who has made his first 2 buckets, a three-pointer on the left and a jumper from almost the same side. He was 3 out of 13 in that game against the Tanduay Rum Masters for 10 points. But again, not a good percentage, especially if you're a guy like Val Chauca.
John Gabriel has checked in and has missed a 20-footer. And there's almost a double dribble there from Wico. Malyari's going to take, or rather Mangahas will take the three-pointer. And there's a mental error there from a very experienced guard there in Wico.
Well, you were saying earlier, Bob, that this Muntinlupa team looks to be very motivated. Aside from the reason that they might still miss the last quarter-final seat, is that win against the Davao City against San Juan earlier today.
Upsets do happen in Phil basket. That Philip Manalang's three-point attempt is straight to the floor.
And there seems to be a little oomph in the step of Muntinlupa in today's game. Their defense showing a different kind of aggressiveness.
They've been known to make big comebacks. And they're probably tired of it now. They don't want to come back. They just want to win a game from ahead as Kyle Napes, very short. There's copy-paste right there. That one very long. The average of those 2 shots probably would have gone in, Javi. As Hesed Gabo, who's just checked in, has tied the game at 21.
Instant offense right away from the former Mapua Cardinal, who's also going up against a Mapua Cardinal himself in Allan Mangahas, who sunk a 3 earlier but misses this one.
Wico. No look pass there from Hesed Gabo to Michael Mabulak. That is beautiful basketball.
Just the synergy of the Capitals. 3-on-2 break right there. No problem, that ball movement, making it hard for the defense to guess where it was going.
Andretti Stevens, another Cardinal. as John Gabriel, has he kept it in? Last touch, Nueva Ecija.
And don't you just love it if you're a basketball fan when you have leagues like this who put together players from the same schools who face each other on opposite sides of the fence, as there is a commotion right here. John Gabriel against, I think, JJ Collado. Our security quick. See that once again. Post action. Oh.
Siya nga yung bumanggap, siya pa yung tumalsik, no? And Collado, and probably not very pleasant words there between the two.
And they're still talking.
Wala, magsishake hands yan pagkatapos ng laro. I know it.
Well, you know, a lot of these guys on these teams are very good friends outside the court, but really the competitiveness as basketball players ang nangingibaba when you're on the floor. And of course, you don't want to let the opposing team get an inch and win the ball game.
So warnings. And here's Andretti Stevens with the spin move, but no finish. And that'll be it for a high-octane first quarter that sees the Nueva Ecija Capitals take a 23-21 lead over Angelis Resort's EOG Cooly. A lot of highlight plays here in this first quarter, Javi.
Balchauca, 5 points in a hurry after a dismal shooting performance in the last game. But just beautiful ball movement by the Nueva Ecija Capitals. They're just up by 2 points as we end this first quarter. Muntinlupa still holding through.
Second quarter coming up. Welcome back. Pleasantries here, real pleasantries from Allan Mangahas and Hesed Gabo.
I'm sure these guys are very happy to see each other on the floor in this game.
Here's Kyle Mapes, former National University Bulldog, big man with three-point range. Here is Chauca. Three-pointer is no good. Philip Manalang. And that's a beautiful pass to Michael Mabulak.
And those easy baskets shouldn't happen if you're Muntinlupa.
Allan Mangahas so smooth as he sends the floater home to pull his side within two.
Just a smooth move there by Allan Mangahas to split the defense, able to find a crack and float it up and in. Hesed Gabo, Michael Mabulak, JJ Collado, three-pointer that is short.
Well, Chauca running the free throw, and this is John Gabriel. And there's Collado again and Gabriel. I think you're going to see more of this little battle between these two wide bodies. This is instant replay from Smart. Simple, smart ako.
And pick and roll action on the left side of that wing. JJ Collado with token show on that play. Allan Mangahas slithering his way into the middle of that defense.
As Shan Laban has checked in for Angelis Resort. 25-24. Nueva Ecija, and we've got a foul, I think, away from the ball.
That's right. It looks to be on Sean Laban, who has just checked into our match. Is here, Bob. 12 assists already for the Nueva Ecija Capitals. And they have 24 points. 25, sorry. See that play, that foul by Sean Laban. Almost all of their baskets, talking about the Capitals, have came from passes. And another one of those, Michael Mabulak, a usual recipient.
He's having a heck of a game thus far. Allan Mangahas to Napes. And we want to say that happily Korean Kitchen is available by delivery and takeout on the grab bag.
Both teams shooting very well from the field here in our first half.
JJ Collado. Here's Wico. It's a risky pass and it's picked up by EOG Sports. And there's Sean Laban with the J to give them back the lead, and some real skill there from Michael Wico.
We are just going back and forth here, Bob, but you just like the action that you're seeing in this game. Nueva Ecija Capitals, the #1 assists leader in this PhilBasket Summer Championship, and Muntinlupa, #2 in that department, as John Gabriel able to knock down another jumper from an assist again.
From Allan Mangahas. That's what he does. He had double digits assists earlier in the season, as Hesed Gaboy picked out Michael Wico. And it's changed favor again, 31-30. And we have a report from Naj Miravalles.
Thanks, Bob. A while ago, sa huddle nga ng EOG, medyo nagkaroon lang ng conflict kasi habang yung iba sa kanila would like to focus on defense, yung iba naman ang sinasabi, atakihin na. Ang sabi lang ni Coach Jack, kung lalamang man ang Nueva Ecija, huwag nilang hayaang makalayo ang lamang. Back to you, Bob and Javi.
Thank you so much, Coach Jack, needing to show everybody who's in charge. 6:46 to go in the second quarter, and Shaq Taganas is in the game.
Well, it's very important that Muntinlupa is able to play good, aggressive defense. In their last game, they committed 17 fouls that led to 25 free throws by the Tanduay Rum Masters. They don't want that to happen in this game. Giving up points while the clock is stopped to your opponents can bite you in the back, especially in close games.
And Michael Wico there, hitting the side of the backboard and getting his own rebound and finishing.
Second chance opportunity is also something that Muntinlupa wants to prevent. They are third to the last in rebounds dito sa ating torneo at 41.1 rebounds per game. That was a department that was fully dominated by the Rum Masters in their last match.
Unbelievable pass from Allan Mangahas inside. It's recycled back to him, and he buries the three-pointer, and we're tied at 33 all.
Allan Mangahas is just a wizard with a basketball. He can pass it even when the defense doesn't know. But no doubt, he can also knock down that three-point shot when he is that wide open.
And the referees changed the call on the other side. Meanwhile, Allan Mangahas, it's the assist delivery brought to you by Happily Korean Kitchen. And great assist there from Kyle Napes. As Renaford Ruaya is checking in for Cooly. And Pamboy Raimundo is in the game para sa Nueva Ecija. This Nueva Ecija is a very deep team, isn't it?
Position by position, they have very good players and a lot of experience to show for.
John Gabriel, top of the key, in and out. Mabulak with a rebound. Nasundot ni Sean Laban, but he pays a price. It's a foul.
Those are fouls that you want to avoid, unnecessary contact. Mabulak clearly had possession of the basketball, and Laban had no business getting in his grill. Should have went back on defense together with his other teammates.
Raimundo. This is Jonathan Uiloan. Shaq Taganas, a former bed, and Uiloan of NBA length three is no good. And we've got a coast-to-coast move there from J. Mark Malyari. Meanwhile, we want to thank Cantigo Scoreboard Multi-Sport Scoring Solutions for their support here in PhilBasket Summer Championship.
Here, that pick and roll action initiated by Ford Roaya. Allan Mangahas attacking the defense of Jonathan Oiloan, but our referee is whistling him for a blocking.
This is Malyari. Gabriel, he has to shoot it. Taganas picking up the pieces, and that's what Shaq Taganas does all the time, Javi. The quick outlet pass.
Exactly, gathering those rebounds, not athletic, just uses his build very wisely to himself and able to locate the man that is leaking out on the opposite end of the court. That time, Jonathan Oiloan, sorry, Michael Vico, the recipient of that outlet pass. Nobody home for Muntinlupa.
Taganas is the correct pronunciation, I've been reminded. I first saw Baby Shaq Taganas when he played for the Bulacan Cuyas. So he's back in Bulacan and seems very much at home here this afternoon.
He had 30 rebounds when he played for the Bulacan Cuyas in one game, Bob.
Wow.
And I think that record still holds true today in the MPBL.
And I don't think it's because of his tremendous vertical leap. I think it's more of his positioning than anything else. And he can shoot the three if he wants to. Instead, it's Michael Vico who offloads the Jonathan Oiloan, who has opened up a 5-point lead here for Nueva Ecija.
And Nueva Ecija, not usually your best three-point shooting team, especially in this tournament. They have a lot of weapons to go for in the shaded area, especially the slashers like Michael Vico.
Some fancy dribbling there from Allan Mangahas. That's a nice pass to Decoy Lopez, and Allan Mangahas sends this one home. A second three-pointer from the point guard of Muntinlupa, and they have trimmed the lead to 2.
Excellent kick out by Malyari to Decoy Lopez. Everything materialized because Malyari was able to suck in the defense. Extra pass by Decoy Lopez. Hockey assist by J. Mark Malyari to Allan Mangahas, who drains another three-pointer, their 5th of the game.
We'll be back for more second quarter action after this. Basketball fans of all ages are coming out here to the San Jose del Monte Sports Complex. Fanboy Raimundo nagtitimon dito para kay Jonathan Oiloan. And we have Steven Siruma cold off the bench, draining a three-pointer. How about that?
And Muntinlupa going with a 2-3 zone right away. Siruma, the zone buster, who just checked in instant offense right away.
And this is Allan Mangahas with a rare turnover. Taganas to Siruma. Bring us his check back in the game. And here is Siruma with the extra pass. And it's a shame that the basketball gods didn't let that ball go in. It would have been a great piece of team basketball.
A wonderful passing there by the Nueva Ecija Capitals. 5 passes before it reached Tonton Bringas on that occasion.
Mark Anthony Bringas sat out the game the other day, if I recall correctly.
One of the linebackers for Coach Gerson Gabieltes What a lineup he really has.
Reminder that eMedisure Pharmacy is our prize money sponsor for PhilBasket Summer Championship 2022. And there is what we're seeing. Unbelievable team basketball tonight, Javi.
And this
For
is
both
no
teams.
surprise at all, because these are the #1 and #2 best passing teams in our league, the PhilBasket Summer Championship. And Muntinlupa is doing the right thing of attacking the pressure defense of Nueva Ecija.
And I think Bringas is getting called for the foul.
Because in basketball, Bob, pressure defense, of course you want to force those turnovers to get those easy baskets, but really the main objective of that is to delay the offense. But Muntinlupa, again, doing the right job of attacking the press, because your defense on the half court is not set yet, and that is exactly what happened on the previous offensive possession of Muntinlupa.
PhilBasket brought to you by Cilium Fiber, manufactured by Leone Agri Corporation. And there's a smooth finish from Reniford Ruaya. It's another assist. We gotta ask our stats guy, what's the record for most assists by two teams in one game? We could be getting there.
This could be the game.
Yeah, and for PhilBasket, Tonton Bringas will miss. We got a minute and 34. This second quarter has blown past us.
Already 32 assists between these two teams, Bob. And we are just winding down the first half. Here, J-Mark Malyari, jab step, but recognizing that nobody was home. It is already the end of Holy Week. Pero wala pa ring tao sa bahay.
Assist delivery is brought to you by Happily Korean Kitchen, available by delivery and takeout. Pag ikaw yung tao sa bahay, makaka-order ka pa rin ng Happily Korean delivery. I'm hoping that our staff meal is there. I might sneak it in over halftime. There's Coach Jack. And that free throw is down from Malyari, and it's a 1-point game. Pamboy Raimundo, former San Sebastian Stag, won a championship with Calvin Abueva and company, and he wants to win another one here with that layup off the glass. 44-41. We will take a break and finish off the second quarter.
Pamboy
In a moment.
Raimundo driving down the lane against J-Mark Malyari, spinning to the middle, finishing with a floater.
That move of the game is presented to you by Pure Gold. We'll be back. Growing. Guys, namin ipaalala ang ating mga taga-subaybay dito sa Bulacan na libre pong pumasok at manood dito sa San Jose del Monte City Sports Complex. So, makakahabol pa kayo because we do have a third game coming up. Malyari disguised that well, and we have Tonton Bringas going hard to the floor. Nothing malicious about that, though. I think he was just trying to play honest defense, and he bit on the fake.
That was a very hard fall, fell on his side. And that is really going to hurt right after the game, Bob. Also, tomorrow morning when he wakes up. But Muntinlupa able really to break the press of Nueva Ecija successfully so far in this match. Nueva Ecija trying to double in the backcourt, but that flasher in the middle opening up a lot of opportunities for Muntinlupa to attack the half-court defense, and Decoy Lopez once again able to get an opportunity at the basket.
Si Allan Mangahas nag-t-shirt na. Siguro hinihintay niya yung yung halftime, malamig ata aircon sa locker room nila. And here's Tom Brady-esque pass number 2 from Shaq Taganas. Wilson is the official basketball, the 2022 PhilBasket Summer Championship.
It's like we have a classic developing here. Both teams really playing superb basketball on both ends of the floor.
Chauca, no good. Taganas. Raimundo. Tonton Bringas, fully recovered from that spill. 11 to shoot. Pamboy Raimundo knocks down the three-pointer. And it's an 8-point lead now for Nueva Ecija.
And we are definitely no strangers to that sight. Pamboy Raimundo draining a shot from the outside.
Alam ba nila na patay na yung shot clock? Yes, they do. They will play for the last shot in this second quarter. This is Malyari taking it on his own and knocking in the short stab. 4.2 seconds. A timeout is called. Nueva Ecija wants to run a play here. Very interesting, Avi.
J. Mark Malyari, he had Val Chauca on that left corner, but taking it for himself, he is now well above his average of 3.4 points per game in this tournament.
Beautiful arena here at in San Jose del Monte, Bulacan, and we got 4.2 seconds. And Nueva Ecija are taking a full court inbound. Did they have the option for the half court? Well, they've handed the ball over, but there's a turnover, and it'll be a 1.8 seconds left on the clock. And not quite catch and shoot time. Nueva Ecija trying to sneak in, and this one's gonna go from Hesed Gabo. It will miss, but a strong finishing kick from the Nueva Ecija Capitals. Taganas there with a big smile on his face means Gerson Cabilte's team will take a 6-point lead into the dressing room. When we return, halftime analysis here at the PhilBasket 2022 Summer Championship.
Not in my house. Let's go! Come on, come on!
Mike, you talk about reaching back and throwing it down.
And the bench loves it.
Oh my God!
And on three. 1, 2, 3.
Dear classmates, I congratulate us for having the power. Who would have thought one can major in social media, minor in cartology, or major in Mobile Legends, minor in Ensaymada Baking, or major in TikTok, minor in anime studies. Totoo ang chismis. We really can do it all. And since we still have loads to discover, it is time to get giga-powered with Smart Giga-Power. Enjoy 20 gigabytes for all sites and apps for only 149 pesos, so we can jump from app to app, passion to passion, chika to chika.
Para more ang saya. Get giga-powered na day!
My apologies. Download the GigaLife app and choose Giga Power. Simple, smart a code.
Not in my house. Let's go! Come on, come on!
Mike, you talk about reaching back and throwing it down.
And the bench loves it.
Oh my God!
And on three. 1, 2, 3.
Dear classmates, I congratulate us for having the power. Who would have thought one can major in social media, minor in cartology, or major in Mobile Legends, minor in Ensaymada Baking, or major in TikTok, minor in anime studies. Totoo ang chismis. We really can do it all. And since we still have loads to discover, it is time to get giga-powered with Smart Giga-Power. Enjoy 20 gigabytes for all sites and apps for only 149 pesos, so we can jump from app to app, passion to passion, chika to chika.
Para more ang saya. Get giga-powered na day!
My apologies. Download the GigaLife app and choose Giga Power. Simple, smart a code.
Not in my house. Let's go! Come on, come on!
Mike, you talk about reaching back and throwing it down.
And the bench loves it.
Oh my God!
And on three. 1, 2, 3.
Dear classmates, I congratulate us for having the power. Who would have thought one can major in social media, minor in cartology, or major in Mobile Legends, minor in Ensaymada Baking, or major in TikTok, minor in anime studies. Totoo ang chismis. We really can do it all. And since we still have loads to discover, it is time to get giga-powered with Smart Giga-Power. Enjoy 20 gigabytes for all sites and apps for only 149 pesos, so we can jump from app to app, passion to passion, chika to chika.
Para more ang saya. Get giga-powered na day!
My apologies. Download the GigaLife app and choose Giga Power. Simple, smart a code.
in my house. Let's go! Come on, come on!
You talk about reaching back and throwing it down.
And the bench loves it.
Oh my God!
And on three. 1, 2, 3.
Dear classmates, I congratulate us for having the power. Who would have thought one can major in social media, minor in cartology, or major in mobile...
This is the scene here at the San Jose del Monte City Sports Complex, where Nueva Ecija Capitals, as expected, are in control against this very game. Muntinlupa Angelis Resorts, EOG Sports Cooly side. And action-packed first half, Avi, and I think we're going to expect more of that here in the third period.
Oh yeah, definitely. You see these teams playing beautiful team basketball on both ends. Just great passing being displayed. Shaq Taganas, one of his 2 touchdown passes that led to a touchdown basket para dito sa Nueva Ecija Capitals. As you see the numbers here at halftime, 61%, 22 out of 36 for the Nueva Ecija Capitals. That's not bad also for Muntinlupa. They're averaging 42.7% in this tournament. They are number 2 beside Nueva Ecija Capitals in this PhilBasket Summer Championship. 34 assists between these two teams. When you look at the inside points, totally dominated by the Capitals. 36 inside points compared to just 14 for Muntinlupa. But the three-point shooting has helped Muntinlupa to stay in this game. 5 out of 11. Nueva Ecija, though, not doing so bad as well. 4 out of 12 from distance. But the fast break points also helping the Capitals to build this 6-point advantage that they now have at the half. Allan Mangahas leading Muntinlupa with 11, J. Mark Malyari with 7, Val Chauca and John Jambriel with 5 apiece. Samantalang sa kabilang panig naman, very balanced scoring, Michael Wico with 8, Chris Bitoon 7, Michael Mabulak 6, and Stephen Seruma with 5.
34 assists total. If you have young basketball players, you want to show them a game where you play smart offensive basketball, you might want to show this one, at least this first half. As we are underway, this is Chris Bitoon. Bumitaw ng tres, bumaon ng tres. Just like that, it is a 9-point game.
Picking up where he left off in the first half, he's now 10 points in this game. And Bob, 14 players fielded in by Coach Gerson. His whole lineup seeing action in that first half. Kay Coach Jack Escueta naman, 11 players being dispatched in the first half.
There's Will Macaloni. Chris Bitoon. This will be a long 2. He stepped on the line. It's no good. And here is Allan Mangahas. Alvin Baichong storming down the middle. And is that a pass or a shot there?
It looks like it slipped off his fingers. He was trying to go for a layup.
What almost a good pass to his buddy there, Decoy Lopez, if I'm not mistaken. Renz Palma. Villarias is fouled. We are nearing the quarterfinals for EOG. They need to level their record as we see the foul away from the ball. Villarias, three-pointer in and out. Renz Palma cannot get the follow-up to go in. As you look at the starting, almost an assist that is robbed of Allan Mangahas, and that is Bobby Balucanag. playing that one off the referee. And
Oh, telegraph pass right there by Will Macaloni, making up for his boo-boo on the other end. That would have been an easy score for Alvin Baichong.
now I want to ask you, Javi, in football, I know the referee's part of the field of play, and I guess it's the same rule in basketball.
That's
kasi
right.
tuloy lang sila.
Well, he was still inside the court. That's why it wasn't considered an out-of-bounds play just yet. But we will clear that with our technical head, Rafi Britannico.
And let's see if we can give an assist to that referee on the score sheet. Make it 35 assists. Villarias, just long. 52-43, just the one basket in this quarter thus far. The three-pointer from Chris Bitoon. Here he is again. Villarias. He had no excuse to miss that one. He had all the time in the world, Javi.
That is just a lot of daylight given to Byron Villarias. He will surely knock that shot down 9.5 times out of 10.
And this is Alvin Baichong. It wasn't pretty, that play for Muntinlupa, but it works as they pulled it within 10.
Yeah, that ball falling just right into the hands of Baichong, making up for his sorry miss previous possession.
Byron Villarias is feeling it. Second three-pointer of the quarter, and it's opened up a 13-point cushion.
Now, this is a scenario that you want to be in. Nueva Ecija already dominating the inside. You don't want them making their shots from the outside because it will only contribute to the huge lead that they have right now. And Muntinlupa doesn't want to dig themselves a deep hole at this point of our match. Byron Villarias accepting a handoff right there from Will Macaloni to drain a three-pointer.
Instant replay brought to you by Smart. Simple. Smart ako. Byron Villarias from Bacolod City. And JRU knocking down the triple. And last touch on EOG. And this is Renz Palma. Like a freight train, he offloads to Will Macaloni, who gets the finish. It's a 15-point lead now. We got a timeout, but before we go, we want to thank Contigo Scoreboard Multi-Sport Scoring Solution.
Renz Palma leaving it off for his big man, Will Macaloni. Alvin Baichong unable to stop the lefty from sinking another basket in this game. 15-point lead by the Nueva Ecija Capitals. We will be right back.
Will Macaloni, very efficient against Satami Sardines. 11 big points, 7 rebounds, 3 blocks for the former Cebu Shark. And we've got a turnover here. Chris Bitoon is fouled. And you have the feeling here, Javi, that Nueva Ecija is starting to turn the screws here in this third quarter.
They are definitely flipping the switch. This is usually the time where they start to up the ante on the defensive end, forcing those turnovers, which are now becoming a factor para dito sa Muntinlupa. Already 11 right now against the 9 of Nueva Ecija. But Muntinlupa, aside from giving the ball up, unable to get anything going on the offensive end. Allan Mangahas had a turnover earlier before he checked out. The frustration was so much visible on his face that he didn't even go down on defense anymore.
It's a 13-2 run, and Nueva Ecija are going with a full court press, and it's borne fruit here. We'll get another possession. Villarias, three-pointer. The follow-up from Bobby Balucanag makes it a 19-point game, and we'll turn you now over to Naj Mirabales.
Thank you, Bob. Coach Jack liked their good start this game. Sabi niya, they're showing the same kind of energy they showed in their previous wins. But syempre, nag-aalala pa nga rin daw siya dahil Nueva Ecija, ika nga ni Coach Jack, hindi enough ang good start. They need to be able to react quickly to whatever Nueva Ecija has up their sleeves. Back to you, Bob and Javi.
That is a coach who needs to light a spark under his team at the moment, Javi.
Definitely, and right what you said, Naj, a good start is not enough against a very good team like Nueva Ecija. You have to be sharp from the opening tip until the finishes. Consistency is definitely the key, as we see Byron Villarreal shooting that shot from the outside, but nobody boxing out Bobby Balucanag for that easy putback.
Instant replay brought to you by Smart. Simple. Smart ako. John Gabriel makes the free throw.
Bob, I don't know if you watched the UAAP, but this Nueva Ecija team is very much like the Ateneo Blue Eagles. This third quarter really is their stomping ground. They may start out flat, but this is where they flip the switch and stamp their class against the opposing squad.
Palma there with the drive. Yes, I caught both of the Ateneo LaSalle games. I'm telling you, my alma mater looking good this season as Andretti Stevens hits a badly needed three-pointer there to trim the lead to 17.
That is the first three-pointer of the second half.
Chris Bitoon tried to find Macaloni, and Balucanag picks it up again. Bitoon to Renz Palma! Everything but the finish there. And this time it's Bobby Balucanag showing us all how it's done.
You have three Muntinlupa players there against Macaloni and Bobby Balucanag. In fact, maybe 4 or 5 of them were near that shaded area. But nobody from Muntinlupa trying to box out Balucanag for that offensive rebound.
And one, and the full court press for Nueva Ecija. 20-point lead. Chauca shovels it inside to John Gabriel, who takes it off the top of the window. This is Renz Palma. He'll slow it down. And that's that's Malyari saying it's last touch Nueva Ecija.
Well, now that Allan Mangahas is not on the floor for Coach Jack Ascueta, Val Chauca has to take it upon himself to take over this game for Muntinlupa. He doesn't necessarily have to take all the shots on offense, but he has to make plays for his team and able for them to cut this 18-point deficit and make a game out of it.
Miscommunication between Bitoon and Villarreal.
There's that curl by Villarreal. And that pass just a little bit too much for Byron to catch.
And what Macaloni has his hands in the air. He's like, okay, is that for me? Because that's like 4 feet above my head. Stevens. Chauca. Gonna improvise from 15 feet. What a basket there from Val Chauca.
That is making something out of nothing. The defense really clamping down on him right there. And you see the adjustment that the Capitals have made on the pick and roll against Muntinlupa. They are pressuring them and forcing them to give up the ball and make difficult passes that they will be able to telegraph. But Val Chauca just able to make something out of nothing.
And that's why it's a pure gold move of the game.
But a foul here given up by Muntinlupa will send Michael Mabulak to the line.
Michael Mabulak, 30 years old, out of a former JRU Heavy Bomber. from Dasmariñas, Cavite. And it's a 17-point advantage once again. And the wide bodies are just being replaced by other wide bodies, aren't they, for Nueva Ecija?
Yeah, what a bane it is for the side of the opposing team to keep on facing these guys. Imagine JJ Collado checking back in after Will Macaloni, able to punish you on the shaded area.
Happily Korean Kitchen is available by delivery and takeout on your Grab app. Chauka. Gabriel. And that's a wild miss. That's either Malyari or Sean Laban. That's a risky pass from Hesed Gabo there, Javi. But it's Andretti Stevens finding John Gabriel. And the lead's been cut down to 15 with 3 minutes to go.
A mini run being shown here by Muntinlupa. They will have to play the defensive end for some stops.
Trading baskets will not be enough. Jay Collado, wild miss. Chauka. 3-on-3. Three-pointer from Val Chauka. Bilangin natin yan. Just like that, it's a 12-point lead. A lot more manageable, Javi Palana.
Val Chauka, back-to-back baskets right here for Muntinlupa. These are his first 2 baskets after those 5 points that he strung together in the first quarter.
Jay Collado. Villarreas. He has 2 this quarter, but he's also missed a few. And this is Michael Mabulak with the reverse.
Again, nobody competing on the boards for Muntinlupa. You can't out-jump this very tall Nueva Ecija Capitals front line.
This assist delivery brought to you by Happily. Happily is available by delivery and takeout by a Grab.
The difficult thing is with the Nueva Ecija Capitals, after those baskets, you have Michael Wico, you have guys like Michael Mabulak and Bobby Balocanag challenging for those offensive rebounds. And conversely, Muntinlupa not even trying to box out these players to finish the defensive possession.
It's fundamental stuff, isn't it?
Definitely.
And the thing about Nueva Ecija is that they've got the energy to do this high-pressing game because there's no drop-off in quality when players come in and out.
Yeah, nobody averages above 15 minutes per game from this Nueva Ecija team.
Andretti Stevens! And we want to remind you that Wilson is the official basketball of the 2022 Phil Basket Summer Championship.
Great back pick there set by Val Chauca to free up Andretti Stevens. An excellent recognition by John Gabriel.
Jonathan Oilon is having some words with the referee. He's not happy about something. Kaya pa to, 13 points.
Oh, definitely a lot of basketball to be played in this game, but free throws like that you don't want to miss. They're called freebies for a reason.
Phil Basket brought to you by Celium Fiber, manufactured by Leone Agri Corporation. And there's Michael Wico scything through the defense.
Well, one moment the defense was there, and the next it was not. And Ford Roaya getting those 2 points back.
You know, Nueva Ecija can press, but if EOG beats that press, they could get some easy baskets. And that's a neat little move there from the Kapampangan Michael Wico. He will go to the line.
One hard dribble, sidestep right, left, trying to finish with that right. Got Chauca off balance with that move.
Inulit pa niya, no? Without the ball.
It's really emphasizing how he got that better of the matchup.
And it's 2 for 2 from Mike Wico. Kyle Napes has checked back in. 15 points. Kalamangan. Our prize money sponsor is E-Medisure Pharmacy. And here's the press, broken by Muntinlupa. And here's Kyle Napes with the corner three. Not this time.
Still hasn't found his mark in this game. 0 out of 3.
Uiloan Collado is stripped. Falls back to Nueva Ecija. Do they have a full clock? No, they don't. Gabo, Collado, 5 to shoot. Collado misses, gets his own rebound. The hook shot is no good. Rico's down into the ground. Stevens. And what a miss there from Sean Laban. But they get the ball back. Parking lot 3 from Valchauca is straight to the floor.
Sorry misses right there for Muntinlupa. Sean Laban trying to finishing with the left, fell short. Dretty Stevens trying to put that ball back and in, but misses too.
Collado. Gabo. Mabulak. Out to Hesed Gabo, who goes closer. And they got it off just before the 24th second. And Laban is gonna go straight to the hole and miss. Bodies all over the place. Wico will score.
And Kyle Napes is furious that they did not call a foul. Valchauca was blasted through the floor. See that? Mabulak and Chauca lying on the floor as Wico was able to sink that layup off that foul by Kyle Napes.
And meanwhile, Napes with a very clear foul on Wico, maybe not the best one.
The physicality in this game, it's getting very evident.
And that'll be it for the third quarter. 17-point third quarter here. A big third quarter, and it's 79-62 in favor of Nueva Ecija. 2 3-pointers here from Byron Villarias, as they're starting to put some distance away between them and their opponents.
Valchauca trying to rally his troops back in this game, but Michael Wico and company were just too much, attacking the rim relentlessly in that third quarter.
Fourth quarter coming up after these reminders. On the inbound para sa EOG Sports. Kaya pa ba kaya nilang habulin ang napakalaking kalamangan dito? They are down by 17.
They look at the quarter scoring, that 30-point third quarter, really putting a lot of distance between these two teams after Muntinlupa was able to keep in tow with them in the first 2 quarters.
3-pointer again from Andretti Stevens. And that he is quietly having a very good game as Andretti Stevens.
Only averaging 3.4 points in this tournament, but already 8 points to show for. There's that foul by Chauka, a little push on his head gabo.
Wow, and Nueva Ecija wants to call a timeout just a few seconds into the fourth quarter as they are trailing, they are up by 14. Is going to be San Juan and then Pasig, so it's not a picnic for Jerson Cabildes coming up.
And so that's important for them to come up with a win in this game, because it will be a pity for San Juan to face Nueva Ecija coming off a loss.
Turnover. Dennison. Andretti Stevens was looking for it. He's found Napes. Stevens likes this area for the three-pointers. And Andretti Stevens is single-handedly keeping EOG in this game.
Already double digits, but can Uylon get it back? No, a rebound by Ford Ruaya. A chance here for Muntinlupa to cut this lead into single digits.
They've had some comebacks in this tournament. Is there room for one more? Dennison. Kick ball is the call. A new clock. Napes. Stevens. Another three-pointer from Stevens. This one's no good. Balike Stevens. Huico's all over him and forces the turnover. Uylon. Huico inside to Michael Mabulak.
Forcing the issue on that previous offensive possession was Andretti Stevens in Nueva Ecija. Quick to capitalize. Mabulak, another score inside the shaded area. That's already 50 points inside the paint para dito sa Nueva Ecija.
Ford Ruaya. Stevens. Turnaround jumper, no good. Mabulak with the rebound. Just a 13-point lead, all sorts of time left. Hindi pwede maging kampante ang Nueva Ecija. There's a fist in the air, offensive foul on Michael Mabulak, and the Cheshire Cat grin indicates that he knows he was guilty.
And Coach Jack Escueta recognizing that he needs a little more heft inside the paint, inserting Alvin Baichong back inside. The challenge itong si JR Taganas. Mabulak right there for Druaya, able to pull the chair from under him, forcing that offensive foul.
This is foul Chalka. Baichong offering the pick. Three-pointer from Val Chauca. And the putback there, I believe that'll go to Kyle Napes. It's just an 11-point game. Di susuko, ayaw sumuko itong Muntinlupa. They're a proud team. Michael Huico. Dennison. And that'll go out, and it'll be Muntinlupa possession. They're hanging in there, and we have a report from Naj Miravalles.
Thank you, Bob. Hindi ko na pahabain tong report na to kasi medyo mainit na talaga sa bench ng EOG. They refuse to give a comment kasi ramdam mo na talaga yung init nila sa takbo ng laro. Matataas na yung mga emosyon nila, and you can definitely sense it with their conversations. Back to you, Bob and Javi.
Well, what can you say? It's crunch time here in the eliminations round of Phil Basket. There's a lot at stake. And emotions are high. 11 points, Val Chauca. Mom is from Davao. Father is originally from Peru. And we have a single-digit ball game here. 81-72. Renz Palma, Byron Villarias have checked in.
Added firepower in the lineup right now for Coach Jerson Cabildes, Chris Bitoon, and Renz Palma, and Byron Villarias.
Taganas. Palma, 10 seconds to shoot. And that's a big basket there. From J.R. Taganas, we'd like to thank Antigo Scoreboard, multi-sports scoring solutions.
There's really nothing much you can do when J.R. Taganas is under the rim, unmolested. But Alvin Baichong able to sink another one from downtown. This is just an 8-point advantage.
This EOG team will not go quietly into the night.
Like you said, Bob, they're a very proud team. They've come back from leads bigger than this.
With maybe arguably even less time. Bitoon, the pull-up jumper. 10-point lead.
But you're definitely going to have to challenge shots like those by Chris Bitoon. He will hit that more often than not. Isolation here against Allan Mangahas, who simply wasn't ready to guard the lefty shooter.
Instant replay from Smart. Simple. Smart ako. Chauka to Baichong.
Ooh! That is the second point-blank miss by Alvin Baichong in this game.
Bitoon on a fishing expedition, and he's gonna go to the line.
A double black eye right there for Alvin Baichong. Missed a gimme on the other end of the floor, and going back down on the defensive end, fouling Chris Bitoon, a very able free throw shooter, trying to wrest control back to Nueva Ecija. 6 the first one right there.
Nag-tres naman si Baichong 2 plays before that, so pagbigyan medyo pwede naman siyang patawarin. 15 points already for Chris Bitoon, as it's an 11-point game now.
But I'm not sure forgiveness will be the theme if Muntinlupa ends up losing this.
Allan Mangahas back. Napes can't get the three-pointer off, and Napes tries to get it off the glass. Is that going to be a shooting foul?
That will be a shooting foul. He was stuck right there on that short corner, the double team, trying to get the turnover off of him. Nobody from Muntinlupa cutting and getting to the ball, but luckily Kyle Napes was able to fish for a foul.
The Capitals are 1 foul away from penalty. Samantala, 2 fouls to give pa naman ng EOG Sports. Phil Basket is brought to you by Celium Fiber, manufactured by Leone Agri Corporation. Napes makes both free throws. 10-point lead, 5 minutes 15 to go. Di pa tapos ang boxing dito sa San Jose del Monte. This is Renz Palma. Villarias was looking for Balucanag. And possession will remain with Nueva Ecija, but they only have 3.9 seconds on the shot clock to get their work done.
That's a great job by Allan Mangahas to run Byron Villarias and catch him off those screens. But will it be the same here? They lucky they missed that shot.
Kyle Chauka. Denison. Mangahas didn't have the legs at all. Mangahas flips it out to Napes, and they're denying the three-pointer, but they're not denying this one. Val Chauka cuts the lead to 7.
15 points in the game. And already the 10th three-pointer para dito sa Muntinlupa.
And that's going to be a blocking foul on Denison. And he's shaking his head there at Palma.
Bitoon choosing to gamble with the steal, but Chauka making him pay on that one. Just a little bit behind the three-point line.
Villarias. Bitoon. Almost does it all by himself, and J.R. Taganas is fouled and will go to the line.
Carrying the weight of his shoulders right there against the whole world. J.R. Taganas able to go up and fish for a foul despite almost the whole Muntinlupa squad.
And Chris Bitoon ran into Alvin Baichong, so it's understandable that he ended up on his wallet. Taganas will make the first free throw. There's Gerson Cabiltes. He can be an old school kind of coach in some ways. 2 for 2 from Shaq Taganas. 3-possession game. And happily, Korean Kitchen is available by delivery and takeout on the Grab app. And here's Renz Palma. 3-on-2. Palma strong to the hoop, no good. Baichong with the rebound. Mangahas has Napes. And he'll finish it off. 7-point lead, 3:44 to go.
That could easily have been an 11-point advantage by the Nueva Ecija Capitals. That's not really great news when you see Renz Palma surging into the lane and hanging in the air, but thankfully he missed and Muntinlupa able to capitalize.
Bitoon. Oh, what a move from Chris Bitoon, and he wants a foul. He's not gonna get it, but Nueva Ecija opened up a 9-point lead with a little over 3 minutes to go, and this is a pure gold move of the game.
Allan Mangahas giving him the baseline, and Chris Bitoon obliging.
We'll take a break, more fourth quarter action after this. On the call, and tonight it's been a career night for Chris Bitoon. 5 dimes, 18 points. And Nueva Ecija going to the full court press again.
Well, they don't really want to take their chances here, talking about the Capitals. They know how dangerous this lineup that Coach Jack Escueta has at his disposal. They are very capable of coming back from huge deficits. They had 28-point advantage that they came back from against the San Juan Knights, a 29-point advantage.
And do we have an official's timeout? We were all set to get things going, and it turns out there is.
There's a problem with the scoreboard, it looks like it.
It is an official's timeout. Okay. Great to see kids out here. 2 taon silang di makalabas ng bahay halos. Ngayon nag-enjoy sila. Sigurado, you know, we were all that age when we first watched live sports. Hopefully they'll be playing in field basket in the next 15, 20 years. Chauka. Mangahas, they break the press. 3 minutes to go. 9 points to make up. Kyle Napes. Allan Mangahas. Double teamed. Napes. Chauka. Napes has to shoot the 3-pointer. Denison loses the battle to get the rebound. This is Bitoon, Mabulak. Renz Palma, the reverse off the glass. 93-82.
Nueva Ecija just had the numbers on that break right there, taking advantage of that opportunity. Renz Palma making up for his miss a couple of possessions ago, and another turnover right here for Muntinlupa. Chris Bitoon finding Michael Mabulak for the fast break score once again para dito sa Nueva Ecija.
6 assists now para kay Chris Bitoon, and it's a 13-point game, and maybe, just maybe, the resistance of this EOG Sports team is slowly getting broken. Naipes, Denison, wild miss. Mangahas, oh, and you know it when you get misses like that. Last 2 minutes are brought to you by Smart. Simple, smart ako.
Those are 2 opportunities for Muntinlupa to be able to get a shot right there and cut this deficit. Ron Denison, not really the guy you want taking a 3-point shot at this point of the match, but they were lucky to get the ball back to Allan Mangahas. It's just that his shot rolled out of the ring.
You read my mind there. I was thinking, parang bihira ko makita pumukol ng tres si Denison.
Not really his cup of tea.
Mabulak rattles that one in, and you got to say that that should be it now. Nueva Ecija has weathered the storm. They're going to get their 8th consecutive win, and with just 2 games to go, you got to think that they're good for a twice-to-beat advantage in the quarters.
This will definitely cement their spot in the number 2 position. But Muntinlupa still has a tough challenge to climb if they are to catch the last bus to the quarterfinals. They're going to go up against the AFP-FSD Makati Cavaliers, the All-Star Bacolod Ballers, who might be in the lock for the number 3 position in our standings, and the ICC Blue Hawks, who are out of contention in this tournament.
That AFP-FSD team, I mean, that's a Jekyll and Hyde team. That team can, when they're on their game, they can beat anybody here, but they've been inconsistent. And they are a real banana skin for Jack Ascueta.
And that just might be the perfect reference, Bob, for that Cavaliers team, Jekyll and Hyde.
Joe for Custodio, that guy, when he's on, he can still play. Yeah. 97-84 in the end. It's a comfortable win, and Chris Bitoon, I believe that's 21 points for him on the night.
And that just might be the Parmesan cheese on top of the spaghetti, Bob.
Parmesan cheese. I kind of prefer mozzarella, but that's more for pizza.
I guess it's just a matter of perspective, Bob.
There you called it. Parang siguro iniisip ng EOG kung pwede sana yung ICC mauuna, di ba? Nakuha na tayo ng kumpiyansa. Tough road for them if they're going to make it to the quarters. Pero hindi pa tapos ang laban. They'll be 3 and 5, and then if they run the table, they'll be 6 and 5. So they will make it. I think 5 and 6 might make it as well. If the season ended today, it's Danao and the 2 collegiate teams, I think, they have 2 wins in between the 3 of them. So,
well, right now, the teams that are trying for that number 8 spot are the Muntinlupa EOG Sports. You have Atami Sardine Zamboanga and the Now City.
It's musical chairs, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Another turnover, and just a 2-second differential between shot and game clock. And the handshakes have begun. Bella Manalang will be leaving this ball on the ground any moment now. And the Nueva Ecija Capitals continue their streak. It's an 8th consecutive win. They go to 8 and 1. We've got 2.8 seconds on the clock. And I think we've still got to finish this game.
And the referee still signaling to the Muntinlupa players to take out the basketball.
There's Mabulak pretending he wants to run a play.
I think this still might be important for them to make this basket in case of ties for that number 8 spot, but just throwing that away and just complete utter dominance in the second half, most especially for the Nueva Ecija Capitals, dominating all departments of this match. 62 points in the game, but when you complement that with 8 3-pointers, that is really something hard to counter. 102 to 88, and Shaq Taganas, one of the guys who contributed to the 42 rebounds and the 33 assists that the Capitals had in this match.
We've got Jelay, our photographer, taking a picture of Andretti Stevens, Hesed Gabo, and
Allan Mangahas.
Those are the. I didn't know that Hesed Gabo was from Mapua.
He was.
Oh, he was, yeah. So nice moment there. 102-88. And we'll turn you now over to Najmi Ravales, who is with our best player of the game.
Thank you, Bob. Our Pure Gold best player of the game is Chris Bitoon. Chris, sabi nga nila, sinunod-sunod nyo na, ang gaganda na ng mga laro nyo. Sabi ni Javi Palanya, field basket analyst natin, para kayong may on-switch every third quarter of the game. Bakit nga ba ganun? Bigla na lang nagdo-dominate na kayo pagdating na ng third quarter.
Hindi, kasi pag first up, medyo sobrang sama ng game namin eh. Tapos pagpasok namin sa dugout, nagagalit si coach. So yun, pinasasabihan kami. Pero okay lang naman kasi syempre mali naman namin yun, di ba? So yun, pagbalik namin ng third quarter, talaga na-focus na rin kami sa game.
Chris, sa tingin mo, gano'n nakalaki yung pinagbago nyo mula nung huli nyong talo?
Siguro sobrang laki na kasi first time namin nakalaban din yung Tanduay na first game sa field basket, di ba? So yun, medyo nagkanya-kanya pa kami nun eh. Talagang wala pa yung gel namin sa team nun. Pero yun nga, nakuha namin yung 8th straight game na to. Talagang nag-click din yung bawat isa sa amin sa depensa at sa opensa.
Ay na Chris, ready na naman yung listahan mo ng mga babatiin. Go!
Siyempre, first of all, nagpapasalamat ako kay Lord God na walang na-injury sa amin, hindi sa kalaban namin. And pinapasalamatan ko, lagi nakasuporta sa amin yung boss namin na si Mayor Rian Cuevas, Bong Cuevas, Sir Ivan Cuevas, Miss Vian Cuevas, to all Nueva Ecija nyo, para sa inyo po itong game na to. And binabati ko yung wife ko na lagi nakasuporta sa akin, yung papa ko, yung kuya ko, yung papa ng misis ko, yung mama niya, yung anak ko na si Princess, si Kyrie, si Adam, and yun. Salamat sa lahat na sumusuporta sa Nueva Ecija.
Thank you, Chris. Congratulations. Back to you, Bob and Javi.
Thank you so much, Nadia Miravales. Nueva Ecija in control of this game, and they win 8-1, or rather 102-88. They're 8-1. Coming up next, the Pasig Santa Lucia Realtors taking on the undefeated Tanduay Rum Masters. On behalf of my partner, Javi Palanya, Nadia Miravales, and the rest of the crew here, this is Bob Guerrero saying bye for now, but we've got our main game of our triple header coming up, so stay right where you are. Bye-bye.